PictoBlox environment come up. Okay, so it's up again. Let me share my screen with you again. My screen will be up in a few minutes. Okay, so I believe my screen is up now. If you can see my screen, give me a thumbs up. How many of you can see my screen? I'm currently sharing my screen. Oh, okay, Justin. Okay, okay, all right, all right. Tamara, please check again. My screen should be up and running at the moment. Please kindly, I'm sharing my screen right now. Okay, so Emmanuel Abbas can see my screen. Okay, all right. So I believe my screen is visible to everyone, please. Okay, all right, all right. All right, please, everyone, just be patient. My screen will be up and running. Zimachi, just a few minutes, you see my screen. Others can already see my screen. So I think it's just a network issue from your end. So just a few minutes. Justin can see my screen. Uh, okay. All right, good. So we are good to go. So let's get back to PictoBlox. Okay, sorry about that. It's going to be probably a little issue from your network. So just a few minutes, it might still be visible too. All right. Okay. So please, everyone, turn off your microphone so that I'll not get feedback. All right, please turn off your microphone. Turn off your microphone. Good. All right. So please turn off your microphone. Okay, good. All right. So looking at what we have here on PictoBlox, I'll go ahead and click on create new project and then audio classifier. So I'll just call this project. I'll just call it voice assistant. Then I'll say, okay, voice assistant that helps uh, the user. Okay, so I click on audio classifier. Now, once I've clicked on audio classifier, I'll click on create project. Hopefully, this time around. Okay, so good. Hold your horses. Now we are here. Okay, so we have multiple actually get to multiple classes that we can actually create. Now remember, in the last class that we had two classes. One was dog and the other one was cat. Now you can have as many classes as possible. Okay, so we had multiple classes and we were able to train our model to be able to recognize dogs from cats and cats from dogs. So for today's class, we are going to deal with audio, all right, voice, anything that has to do with voice, anything that has to do with sound. Okay, So what I'll be doing is, for today, I'm not going to download anything. I'm going to use what I have, like the microphone I have on my system. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to upload multiple samples of the same phrase or sentence or word. Okay, so what we are going to do, we are going to create an assistant that will help someone to be able to know what to do. Okay, so um, play music. Okay, so play music. Uh, okay, we can say play music. We can say turn off the light. We can say um, turn off the AC, okay, or turn on the AC. All right. So I'm going to create multiple classes with the same thing. So please, I'd like us to follow up closely. Now I'll click on microphone because I want to record the directly from my microphone. Okay, so I'll click on microphone. But first things first, I will uh, I will edit this, and what I'll do is I'll call this class turn on music. Okay, and I'll hit enter. So this is on music. So the audio sample, now it says hold to record. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold this, turn on music, 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 turn on music. Okay, so that will actually turn on music. So um, I've given turn on music seven data samples, or eight rather, which some of them may not actually be it because I was saying some other things. Now, what I've done is I've recorded a voice. I've recorded the same thing multiple times. Turn on music, 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 eight times. Okay, so hopefully I've been able to get those samples. I believe that should work. Now I'm going to put up another one. I'll say something like shut the light. Okay, so we'll call this class shut the light. So I'll also provide the samples from my microphone. Okay, so when I click on shut the light, all right, uh I'll click on microphone again, and then I'll record. All right, I'll record as many times as possible. Okay, so if you are still with me, let me check. Okay, so uh, I'll record short the light. Okay, and then I'll also record um, turn on the light, and I also record uh, turn down the music. Okay, so we'll have four different classes to build our voice assistant. Okay, so let's continue. So coming over here, I will click on microphone again to upload my audio samples. So I'll click on this, and then I'll hold to record, shut the light, shut the light, shut the light, shut the light, Shut the light. 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 Okay, all right. I understand that. So let's just keep going. I'll explain um I'll explain what it is. Okay. So Barak says okay, network okay, so you didn't start the class from the beginning. Okay. All right. So let me just put Barak up to speed here. Barak, what we are doing is we are building a voice assistant. Okay, so in our last class we did something concerning uh, computer vision. We were able to build uh, an image classifier that was able to distinguish a dog from a cat. So for today's class, what we are doing is we are building a voice assistant. Now, what we are going to do is we are going to give voice commands to our AI, and then it will take actions based on our voice command. Okay, so what I'm doing now is the I'm training the model. Okay, I'm preparing the AI to be able to learn and also take decisions when it is time. So what I'm doing now is I'm just recording my voice and the commands I want the AI to take. Okay, so first I've recorded turn on the music. I've also recorded shut the light. So I think I'll add just one more there, which is jump up. Okay, so I could add jump up. I could add something as well. I just want something that will uh, be very easy for us to use for implementation. Okay, so let's get back to PictoBlox. Now I'll add another class, so you can see this um, you see this button here. So if I click on add class, it will ask me to add another class. So what I'll do is I'll edit this class and I'll call it um, jump. Okay, so I'll just say jump up. Okay, so I'm going to record my audio samples. Now the audio samples need to match each other. Okay, so I have 8 audio samples for turn on the music. I also have 8 audio samples for shut the light, and I also have 8 audio samples for jump up. Okay, so always be sure that you match whatever. So you can add as many classes as possible, but I just want to use these classes. Okay, so first up I'm going to do is I'll click on microphone, and then I will hold to record when I want to. Okay, so I'll click on this, and please, if you hear me multiple times, it's because I'm recording multiple times. Okay, so it's not as if there's a network glitch or something. I'm going to be recording multiple times. All right, so let me start recording. Jump up. 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 Okay, So having done that, having done that, I have actually recorded my audio samples for turn on music, shut the light, and then jump up. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to click on train model so that we can actually get to train the model. All right. So that we can actually get to train the model. So let's continue. All right. So I'll click on train model. So when I click on train model, all right, it begins the training of the model just like um so let's wait for the model training. So while it is training the model, we just wait. So it will train the model based off on the voice commands that we have given. So we have given it turn on music as a command. We've given it shut the light. We've given it um jump up. Okay. So uh, the training of a model is complete. So once your model is trained, you can see it says training completed, and then our accuracy is good. So for us to test before we export the model, okay, so what we do is let me just go ahead and click on microphone. I will give a voice command and then it will respond. So I will know that okay, it can actually uh so that it can actually let us know if that works well or if that does not actually work. Okay, so let me click on microphone. So once I click on microphone, jump up. So you can see that it gives me turn on music, it gives me shut the light, it gives me jump up. So depending on the voice that command that I send, it will be able to tell me which one it is. So let me test it one more time before I actually get to before I actually get to export the model. Okay, so let me do this and let me test the audio again. I'll just say it one time. Shut the light. Okay, so you can see that the accuracy is 63% for shut the light. So it actually lets us know that okay, shut the light is actually the command that we are using. Okay, so that means our model can actually take voice commands, and from those voice commands, our model can actually get things done. All right. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to export this model. All right. I'm going to export this model so that we can actually get to use it to build a real voice assistant. So we have trained our model. Remember, I said training of a model is preparing our AI, giving it all it has to do, teaching it, okay, yes, teaching our AI. That's what we call training of models. So we are teaching our AI to be able to know when someone says turn on music, shut the light, and jump up. That will be what we call training of models. So you are teaching the AI, you are preparing the AI with data and information that it will use to learn. Okay, so we have provided audio samples for this, just like in face recognition, we provided images. Okay, sorry. For image classifier, we provided images of dogs and cats. Okay, so you always have to provide your AI with the information that it needs to use for learning. And that process is called training of model. So you train the model, you teach the AI. So we have taught the AI what it will mean, or how it will sound when someone says jump up, or when someone says uh, shut the light, or when someone says turn on music, or when someone says jump up, or any of those commands. Okay, so once we have done that, we can now export this model so that we can actually use it to write a real program. Okay, so I'll click on export model, and since we are using block coding, I will export it to block. All right, so I'll click on block, and we will actually have uh, our model exported. So the models are being loaded. Let's just wait. Okay, so uh, we have model exported. Now you notice that when we did the last class, we dealt with this with object detection. We were able to classify if this based on either a dog or a cat. We had same thing. Okay, so our model is using this model now. So I'm going to build something like a voice assistant. Okay, so I'm going to remove Toby from the stage. Okay, so I'll remove Toby from the stage, and I'll get a nice, uh, let's just say a nice backdrop. I'll use a house in your house. Okay, so let's look at good. So I'll use bedroom. So I'll use bedroom 3, and that's because I just like bedroom 3. So let me use this, and that's what we are going to have. And for bedroom 3, you can see we have we have like music and all of that. So I'm going to I'm going to add a sprite. So I pick a sprite, that I like. So I'll pick any sprite. Let me go ahead and pick. Um, okay, okay. So I'll use Cassie dance. All right. So I'll use Cassie dance as my as my sprite. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put Cassie right here in the middle of the room. Let's just make it in the middle of the room. Okay, and that we can start writing our code. So remember, everything starts with an event. So I'll come back to event, and I'll pick what I want to use for event. So I'll say when the green button is clicked, I like to use that so that that will be used to start everything that we are doing. So let me go ahead and zoom into this so that everyone can see what the code looks like. All right. So when the green flag is clicked, what we are going to do is we are going to turn off your microphone. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let's continue. have um, when this green flag is clicked. So let's go ahead and build um, our, our code logic. All right. Uh, so let's go ahead and build our code logic. So when the green flag is clicked, now this is what we are going to. We will take a voice command. All right. So I'll come to machine learning based. Uh, so what I'll do is I'll allow. I'll come to sensing. Okay. And then I need to get sound. Okay, I'll use sound rather. So I'll say I'll not use play sound. Okay, so I'm going to get sound. So I'm not playing the sound. I'm going to get the sound from my microphone. Okay, let me just take this out. Let me make the logic a little easier for us to follow instead of going through a very um, so I'll get the sound from my microphone. Okay, so I get sound from my microphone. Let me just record one. I'll record the sounds. So let me go under sound. It's a place to record a new sound. So I'll do this. Sorry, shouldn't have new just let's have this running about once that is done. I should record a new sound. I'll record on the music and some. So this is taking a little. Okay, so we are back now. Let me click on this and then I'll record. Okay, so I'll click on hold here and then record. Right, jump up, jump up, jump up. Okay, so I'm going to save this uh, and I'm going to call it jump up. And I will, okay, so I think that has recorded jump up. So I'm going to record turn on the music. So this comes up. So what I do is I click on record, turn on the music, turn on the music. So I'm going to save this and I'm going to call it turn on the music. All right. So I'll actually put this up and then I'm going to do the next one, which is going to be short. What was the last one that we had? We had three different. So I have jump up, turn on the music. Okay, so I think I'll go with short the light. Yes. So I'll record short the light. So let me go ahead and record short the light. Short the light. Short the light. So I've recorded turn on the music, jump up, shut the light. So I'll actually put this up and then I'll now call the shot the light. Okay, so that has been saved for me. I'll come back to our blocks. Okay, so what we are going to do now is if the sound that is coming from whatever sound that we get to hear, all right, then Cassie will have to dance assuming the music has been turned on. Okay, so the AI will check to know if that sound that we have actually passed in is truly, if it says turn on the music, Cassie will dance. If it says shut the light, then I will chill the background, okay, of the room. And then uh, if it says we should jump off, then Cassie will actually get to do the jump. We're going to get the code for that right now. Okay, so let's follow up on this. Let me make this a little large so that we all can see. Okay, good. So let's have this. I'll take sound and then I'll play the sound. Okay, so let me use. I'll bring in. Uh, let me take this. I'll use if statements to be able to do that. So let me use this and I'll get sound. Where's the? Let's get down here. So all right, operators. Good. So now you find out that every time we have to pick two blocks, what we are learning, we always have to move around and use a few of them. So you don't have to you don't have to throw away what you learned earlier. Um, you guys should focus on the class. You're doing a lot of chatting on the chat box. Please kindly focus on the class and refrain from chatting unnecessarily in the class. Okay, you can have your time to chat and do other things after that. But while we're in class, please kindly focus. Okay, so that we can continue. So um, let me take this. I need to find sound. Okay, so sound. Let's go with sound. I need to play the sound. All right. So if it says on the music, then we are going to make Cassie to dance. Um, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to come to I take a control here and then I'll say repeat. Right. So I'll come to loops and then I'll say next costume. Okay, for Cassie. All right. So let's test this and let's see what we get. Short the light. Short the light. Okay, so Cassie does not do anything. So let me change this to let me change this to turn on the music. Let's run this again and let's see what happens. Turn on the music. Turn on the music. Okay, Cassie does not do anything. We have not been able to get we've not been able to get the flow to AI for recognition. So let's go down and then we pick. Yeah, good. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. I'll remove this for now. Let me take this out and then I'll use this for start. Okay. Yeah. Still need to make some changes to this. So let's stick together while we build the logic. Let's go ahead and let me take this way. Let me bring this way. We need to get the music, right? So we are going to get an operator. We are going to go ahead and we're not using the join. This is a particular thing I'm looking for. So we ask, what's your name? Come to sound. Please turn off your microphone. Please, who's please turn off your microphone. Please, what did you say? I didn't hear you clearly. Yes, I did not hear you clearly. Yes. What's the question, Milire? My screen. I can hear you. Can't you see my screen? Okay, okay, okay. So my screen is visible. You can see my screen. Just give me a thumbs up. Yes, go ahead. Give thumbs up if you can see my screen. Yes, I'm waiting. All right, so I believe some people are giving thumbs up. So my screen is visible to most of us. So I can may have to stop sharing and start sharing again so that uh, those that can see my screen can actually get to see my screen. So sharing and then share it again. Yes, go ahead. What's the question? Listen carefully. I am resharing my screen again because some people cannot see it. Okay, wait a few minutes and then you get to see my screen. Yes. Who has someone said I have a question? Go ahead and then ask your question. Yes, already. I can see your hand. Go ahead. No, 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 no. The sound block is actually for playing. Is actually for playing sounds. Okay, within your PictoBlox. But when you want to apply artificial intelligence, you will need actually get to train. Remember, I said training of models. Okay, training of models, teaching your AI to be able to, like learn from information that you have given to it, and then subsequently it can take decisions and do certain things without you having to be explicit. Um, uh, Artificial intelligence is dealing with teaching the computer do what you want it to do. You train it. Sound laws generally is to play sounds. Okay, it has nothing to do with artificial intelligence. I hope that brings you to to understand where we have been so far. All right. Yes, I can see your hand. Yes, go ahead. Yes, I'm listening. Go ahead. Sorry, network. Your network should be very poor. I can't hear you. So that's the issue. Can you just type this on the chat box so we can read through it? Yeah. Sorry, I can't hear you clearly. Okay, let's just continue. Since most of people are available, uh, most of them are just on the chat box and you're chatting consistently and you're not listening to me. All right. So I'd like you to focus and on the chat box. Okay, I can see your hand raised. Yes, why was problem? My think that can give just uh, it could be because of the network or something. So okay, Joel, how did you know your voice? Okay, Joel, I have within my on my PC, I have an earphone plug into my laptop. So it actually gives me the functionality of a microphone as well, so I can record. And you can also record your own voice using the same thing, or you can actually just use your system's microphone, which is inbuilt, and record. Okay, so you want your record to be much more clear. It's best to use some sort of microphone. Okay, and the easiest one to find is an earpiece. Okay, or a hands-free, with whichever one you would like to call it. Then you plug it into your computer. That will actually give you the recording functionality. All right. Okay. So let's get back to our voice assistant and see how we can finish the coding process, and then we actually call it a day for today. So I need to find we need music so that Kasi can actually do that. So I'm going to get one of these environment again. So let's go ahead and open the recognition window. I'll remove this for now, and then let's see what happens. Let's take it step by step. Okay, so we open recognition window. Nothing happens there, so I'll close it, and then we take that out. All right, so this variable will take a number or a string. We're not going to make it variable. Okay, so let's see how we can get the sound to actually play, and then we get the sound that is being played, and then pass the sound to um, what we have here. Okay, so let's go to sound and see how we are going to make this work. So, so we play the sound. All right, so play this sound. Let me take this out for now. So after we play the sound, we actually get to find out what was played from the sound. So we need to find a way to hold that sound. So let me click on this as a variable. So let's come over to operators. So let's go to operators and let's use join. But first I'll come over to control, and then check for this. You see, I use color. Okay, so I'm looking for a proper way to get our sound to play, so that our voice assistant uh, can actually get to work. This will look for a variable. So we have turned on the music. Let's put this up here. So when this light actually says, or when we actually get to play our sound, if so let's do operators. Okay, the operators will actually help me. So let me bring this here first. If so, let's go ahead and see what we can put here. So if the sound played, let me see how we can actually gets to passing sound into that. All right. So contains this identified class, and then I need to find a way to pass in the sound of it. Uh, so not the volume. This is not going to be volume. This is going to be the sound uh, that was played. So let's see how we can get the sound. If the volume contains not the volume, if the sound contains this and the identified class. Okay, so we are gradually getting close to it. So let's put this up here. So yeah, sorry, blue is sleeping in the class. Please please turn off your please turn off your microphone and then type whatever you want on the chat box. Olumachiku, please turn off your microphone and type on the chat box. Your, ne- your network is poor, so I can't actually hear you clearly. So just type on the chat box. Yeah, Osman, I can what the problem. Yes, so what's the problem? I can see your hands raised. Emanuela Basi, I can see your hands raised. What's the problem? I can see your hands raised. Go ahead. What's the problem? Your your you're breaking, so I can't hear you. Can you please type on the chat box that way I'll be able to read what you have actually sent to me. Your network seems to be poor, so I can't hear you clearly. You're breaking while you're speaking. I can hear you, but it's not clear. So I don't really know. I can't hear you clearly. Um, I can't hear you clearly because of network. So please, can you just um, type on the chat box so that I can actually, I can actually read what you have typed and then I can respond to you from there. Okay? So let's try this up so that we can actually round up class for today. So let's go ahead and see how we can put up this so that Kasi will have Kasi will have to respond based on what we have done. Okay. So when turn music is predicted, then we can do that. So what we want to do is if we want to get the sound that is actually put in. All right. So let's see. Let me make a block. All right. So this should be able to not a number. I don't need a number. I need to make a block that takes in sound. So everything sound comes from here. So let's see how we can get the sound out. So let's play the sound, short the light, and then let's see what we get here. So let's place this here, and then we have class. Okay, so we have the five class, and then we need to get the sound into what we have here. So we have jumped on this. So let's see how we can get this sound into um, how we can get this sound into our code, and then from there that should actually help us. So let me take sound. Then let me pick the volume and see what happens. Okay, so let me do this. This short like short the light. Okay, so nothing will actually happen because of that. Let me try turn on the music, and I think we are still going to have the same issue. So turn on the music. Turn on the music. Okay, so we are not getting anything at the moment. I need to be able to get the sound so that whatever we are passing in will actually be the main sound that we need, and then from there we can actually uh, get the sound, right? So I think for now I'll have to take a break there so that I can get the proper block for this, and then I can update what we have uh, later.